Numbers. We got numbers to talk about too. It's time for Financial Focus with our analyst Steve Budin. Welcome.
Thank you.
A couple different topics today that I'm interested in.
Yes,
for
I'm
once.
Sure. Yes, for once.
For once, yeah. Let's talk credit scores. Apparently they're at record highs, and you were telling me the high number, and I was like, that is pretty high, especially for an average.
Yeah, I was really surprised when I was looking at this over the weekend, but congratulations to our viewers in general.
Good.
The average credit score is over 700, which is deemed good credit. 760 is excellent. Below 660 is considered high risk or subprime. But over the last 10 years, Americans have cleaned up their balance sheets and improved their credit. And I mentioned over the last few months that the reporting agencies have changed how they're reporting it in terms of tax liens and civil judgments and other things that have fallen off, medical claims, things like that. So a combination of all of the above leads to higher credit reports, which is great. Now, the thing to keep in mind, though, is the amount of balances are going up, which concerns me because as interest rates go up, the cost to service that outstanding debt can go up, and that could impact your credit rating. But for today, we'll take the good news.
Yeah.
Anything over 700 is pretty respectable.
Right, that's high.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about this merger, Pandora and Sirius. And you were saying earlier, I don't know why they're doing this, but they're doing it.
Yeah, this one is a curious one for me. I'm a Sirius XM subscriber.
Me too.
And I love the service.
Yeah.
And I have used Pandora in the past. And Pandora is a more of a customizable streaming service that you could either get for free or you could upgrade to a premium subscription. Now, I think what happens here is, Sirius has their pre-programmed stations. They have DJs. Right. Pandora is more of a do-it-yourself. So maybe there is a synergy here. So if you're a subscriber to either one, don't be surprised if you begin to see some offers. But again, in the interest of these technology companies trying to stay ahead of the curve, Apple has their own streaming service. Amazon has their own. Spotify has their own. So this may be a way for Sirius to try to get in there and stay competitive.
Right.
But this one I don't necessarily understand what's going on.
I wonder if it's like customizing playlists or something. I guess we'll find out, right?
Yeah, it would be great to be able to customize a Sirius playlist. We'll see if that happens.
All right. Let's talk Weight Watchers rebranding. It's been Weight Watchers forever.
I know.
I mean, I remember back in the day, even my mom and all her friends, they were in Weight Watchers.
That's why. They're trying to move on from your mom.
Well, Mom did really well. She kept the 80 pounds off to this day.
Hope she's watching to hear that. Weight Watchers is actually changing their name to WW, which stands for Wellness That Works. And I've mentioned over the last few years that companies throughout time to reinvent themselves and stay current, a name change is usually something that they'll undertake. And back in the day, you had Kentucky Fried Chicken. They became KFC.
Right.
Just recently, Dunkin' Donuts changed their names to Dunkin' Brands because donuts are deemed unhealthy. And Weight Watchers wanted to get the name weight out of their title. And they're moving into things like meditation and yoga and things that are other than weight specific. And it's them trying to keep up to date with what's going on with millennials and people not focusing so much on their weight as much as it is lifestyle. We'll see how it works.
Right, interesting. I still call it Kentucky Fried Chicken and
Do
Dunkin'
you really?
Donuts. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't really pick up the new way.
Yeah,
I'm getting old, Steve. But
no comment.
The rebranding does work. I guess taking the weight out makes sense.
Yep, and just recently, who did it? Google changed their name to Alphabet because they're doing driverless cars and other things. So they don't want to be necessarily pigeonholed into one thing. And I think this makes a lot of sense for Weight Watchers. I think that it's deemed to be an older brand. By changing the name, maybe modernizes it a little bit.
Makes sense. All right, thanks so much, Steve. As always, we'll see you next Monday, and we'll be back after this.